Subhanallah walhamdulillah, subhanallah walhamdulillah, subhanallah walhamdulillah, bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Wassalatu wassalamu ala nabiyyina Muhammad wa ala alihi wa sahbihi wasallam. Wa ba'd, assalamu alaikum, my brothers and sisters in Islam. My name is Awan. I'm an Indian from Nigeria. The topic that I want to talk to you today is about incomplete salat and the complete salat. Salat that is complete and then incomplete salat. Meaning salat of obedience and then salat of disobedience. So salat of obedience is a complete salat. Salat of disobedience is incomplete salat. You see, first when we go suratul Isra, chapter 71, verse 110. And then before that, Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Bismillah, that's Allah name, Ar-Rahman, that's Allah name, Ar-Rahim, that's Allah name. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Bismillahir Rahman. Allah is Ar-Rahman in this word. If Allah is talking about Rahman, then Allah is Rahman in this word. Rahman Rahim, Allah is Rahim thereafter. Then this word and heaven altogether is in Bismillahir Rahman Rahim. Then when you count about Bismillahir Rahman Rahim, you saw it 19. That's 19 angels. Then 19 angels there. The angels are set as guidance of the whole world and heaven. Bismillahir Rahman Rahim. In the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful. In the name of Allah, the most beneficent, the most merciful. Then you see complete salat and incomplete salat. Suratul Isra, chapter 71, verse 110. That's only one verse. That's I give us 3 commands about salat. When you start the Quran from cover to cover. Then the verse. The verse said, قل ادعوا الله والرحمن أيما تدعون فله الأسماء الحسنى ولا تجهروا بصلاتك ولا تخافت بها وابتغي بين ذلك سبيلا. Say, call Allah or call the most gracious. Meaning call Ar-Rahman. By whatever name you call him, sing. For him belong the best name. Then the first command say, وَلَا تَجْهَرُوا بِصَلَاتِكَ. Don't loud the salat. See that first command. Second command say, وَلَا تَخَافِتْ بِهَا. Don't hide the salat. See that second command. So louding in salat, which is salat to subhi part, salat maghrib part, salat hiding in salat, which is salat to zuhri, salat asr part, salat maghrib part, salat all together. Also one us not to do them all. You know, give us third command say, what to give by Nazarik Sunnah, but follow him. Then a way between louding and hiding is that you will neither loud nor hiding. Your situation will be little to unless somebody come closer to you. Here, see this paragraph saying it's a second. Your situation will be like this. You see, I not allowed it, I didn't allow it, I didn't hide it. Your situation will be little to unless somebody come closer to you. Here, see this paragraph saying it's a second. That's way between all the such for salat. Then all the salat since start from salat to subhi, salat to zuhri, salat asr, salat to maghrib, salat to shai, shafa, and wutun nafilat to read. All your situation in salat, all your situation in tasbah, all your situation dua, you adjust your voice. You will neither loud nor hide. Your situation will be little to unless somebody come closer to you. Here, see this paragraph saying it's a second. That's way between all the such for salat. And then that's way for all matter. The conqueror for award will go suratul Anfal, chapter 8, verse 24 say, يا أيها الذين آمنوا استجيبوا لله ولرسوله إذا دعاكم لما يحييكم واعلموا أن الله يحول بين المرء والقلب وأنه إليه تحشرون. Say, all you who believe, answer Allah and His Messenger when He called it out to give you life, and know that Allah come in between person and his heart, and then to Him shall God. واعلموا أن الله يحول. And know that Allah come in between. Allah come in between. So you want to give by the Zalik Salah, but follow you in between. So you see, way between, you see, way for Almighty Allah, there's no doubt that. Then this way between that you are seeing, the name of way between, way for Almighty Allah, that is best part one. The proof, I want to go so to Zumar chapter 39, verse 18 say, الذين يستمعون القول فيتبعون الأحسن أولئك الذين هداهم الله وأولئك هم أولو الألباب. Those who listen to a word and follow the best part thereof, those are whom Allah has rightly guided, and then those are men of understanding. The Quran is a word of Almighty. If you listen to the Quran and then you follow the best part thereof, away between that with Almighty, then the name of the way between with Almighty Allah, that is best part of one. Then also again in Surah Zumar chapter 39 and Surah Zumar chapter 39 verse 55 said, واتبعوا أحسن ما أنزل إليكم من ربكم من قبل أن يأتيكم العذاب بغتة وأنتم لا تشعرون, and follow the best part of that which is sent out to you from your Lord, meaning from Allah, before the punishment comes to you suddenly while you perceive not. You see, that's first one. Second one, أن تقولوا نفسي يا حسرة على ما فرطتم في جنب الله وإن كنتم لمن الساخرين, lest a person should see, alas, my grace, I was ungrateful to Almighty Allah, meaning I have not do what He ordered me to do, meaning and I'm monk of those who mock. Then third one here, أن تقولوا لو أن الله هداني لكنتم من المتقين, lest you say, if only Allah had guided me, I should indeed have been among the muttaqun. Then fourth one is it, أن تقولوا حين ترى العذاب لو أن لي كرة فأكون من المحسنين, lest you say, if I only have another chance to turn to road, I should indeed be among the Muslims, which is good work. Don't come and say, Allah will never listen to you. You follow the best part of the one, which is the way. That's the way that's actually from Salat. So that is Salat of obedience. Then Salat of disobedience. Salat of disobedience is Salat of those one that I say, وَلَا تَجْهَرُ بِصَلَاتِكَ, don't loud Salat, you won't foot and disobey Allah loud your Salat, which is Salat of Surki, part of Salat, Maghrib, part of Salat. Allah say, وَلَا تَخَافٍ, don't hide the Salat, they won't foot and disobey Allah, hide their Salat, which is Salat of Zuri, Salat Asr, part of Salat, Maghrib, part of Salat. Then if you dare loud your Salat and hide it, then you should know that it's somebody that gave you that command, and that particular person have taken himself to the level of God. If you dare loud your Salat and hide it, then you should know that it's somebody that gave you that command, and that particular person have taken himself to the level of God. You see, that's shirk. It's not nothing. Then it's only when you start the whole Quran, when you start the whole Quran from cover to cover, it's only one person that is frustrating the love of the Prophet. That is, it's only one person that stopped Prophet Muhammad from Prophet Sallallahu, which is Abu Jahil, which is Surah Al-Alaq, chapter 97, verse 9. Alright, did you see him who stopped him? Abadan Iza Salah, who stopped our slave from performing Salah. You see, Abu Jahil is the one that stopped Prophet Muhammad from performing Salah. Is the one that frustrated the love of the Prophet. Then any Muslim that allowed the Salah and hide, then he should know to himself that the way Abu Jahil stopped Prophet Muhammad from performing Salah is the one. That's how he gave them command to disobey Allah. Meaning any Muslim that does well allow the Salah hiding, they are the servant of Abu Jahil. Then أرأيت إن كان على الهدى ألم يعلم بأن الله يرى كلا لئن لم ينتهي لنسفعا بالناصية ناصية كاذبة فليدع نادي. Allah said, let him call his council, his people. He's a rich man. Abu Jahl is a rich man in Arab. Arabian, they are afraid of him. Fiqhu, Rawahu, those ones that authored the hadith and the book, they are working for him. They are his boys. Let him call his people, his population that have. Allah says, Sanadaku Zabanya. We will call the guard angel to deal away with him. So when you look at it, so any Muslim that allowed the Salah and hide it, then he should know to himself that those one, they are the servant of Abu Jahil. So look at it. So Salat of obedience and then Salat of disobedience. You see it. Salat of obedience, they are those ones that follow it. And then Salat of disobedience, they are those ones. Then when we go to Surah Al-Hijr, chapter 16 verse 8, 7 says, وَلَقَدْ آتَيْنَاكَ سَبْعًا مِنَ الْمَثَانِي وَالْقُرْآنَ الْعَظِيمِ. وَلَقَدْ آتَيْنَاكَ سَبْعًا مِنَ الْمَثَانِي وَالْقُرْآنَ الْعَظِيمِ. Indeed, Prophet, we have given you several nasirata. He bestowed several repeated. Indeed, we have bestowed upon you several repeated verses, which is Surah Al-Fatiha, Wal Quran Al-Azim, and then the Quran, and then the Grand Quran. وَلَقَدْ آتَيْنَاكَ سَبْعًا مِنَ الْمَثَانِي. Indeed, Prophet, we have bestowed upon you several repeated verses, which is Surah Al-Fatiha. And then that's why I see every salat, every beginning of salat, we start by reciting Surah Al-Fatiha. You see that first word that I mentioned. Wal Quran Al-Azim, and then the Grand Quran. That is. Then after recitation of Surah Al-Fatiha, we now recite Oda Surah. From the whole Quran, you choose any surah, verse or surah, recite it. Because Allah says, well, Quran and then Grand Quran, meaning in the whole Quran, if you can be able to recite, if it's verse, you can recite. If it's the surah, you can recite. If it's a verse, you can recite. If it is a chapter, in the whole Quran, you can recite. That's it. So you see, then here, you look at it. Salat that is incomplete and then salat that is complete. Here you're paying attention carefully. Look at how it is. Let's even start with Salat Zuri. Salat Zuri, if you perform a Salat Zuri and then in the 4 rakat, let us start Salat Zuri, incomplete Salat. You see what they do, those Muslims that disobey Allah, Salat of disobedience, what they do, Salat Zuri, they used to hide their Salat. You say that is disobedient. Okay, then the Surah Al-Fatiha, they used to recite on the beginning of every rakat. Beginning of every rakat. This recite Surah Al-Fatiha. Then these first 2 rak'ah, they recite Oda Surah from the whole Quran. Then the last 2 rak'ah, they only recite Surah Al-Fatiha. You see, that is incomplete Salat. And then that's how they do even Asri. They hide it, that is disobedient. Then the first 2 rak'ah, they recite Surah Al-Fatiha and Surah or verse from the whole Quran. Then the last 2 rak'ah, they only recite Surah Al-Fatiha. You see, that is incomplete Salat. Then, when we come to the Salat of obedience, those one that flow everything, adjust their voice in Salat. Complete Salat. Surah, when you come to Salat Zuri, all the rakat, 4 rakat, you will recite Suratul Fatiha in all the rakat, all the 4 rakat. Then all the 4 rakat, after reciting Suratul Fatiha, all the 4 rakat, you will recite verse or Oda Surah from the whole Quran. And then all you adjust your voice, all your recitation, you adjust your voice, you will neither loud nor high. Your recitation will be little to Allah, somebody come closer to you, you hear saying this paragraph saying slightly. And then you arrange it. The way Allah reveal it, you arrange it. Even when you finish reciting Surah Al-Fatiha in every rak'ah, meaning the first in Salat Zuri, when you finish reciting first rak'ah, you finish reciting Surah Al-Fatiha, you recite Surah or the verse that Allah first revealed. For instance, you recite verse in Surah Al-Baqarah. Then when you come to second rak'ah, in Salat Zuri, when you finish reciting Surah Al-Fatiha, then you recite Surah that Allah revealed. After Surah that Allah revealed, next, like maybe in Surah second rak'ah, you recite the verse from Surah Al-Imran. Then the third rak'ah in Salat Zuri, after reciting Surah Al-Fatiha, you recite the verse from Surah Al-Nisa. You see, it's arranging. After where Allah arranged, Then In Salatul Zuhr, the fourth rak'ah, after reciting Surah Al-Fatiha, you now recite Surah, the verse from Surah Al-Ma'idah. You see, you arrange it one after the other. You Allah arrange it. You Allah reveal it. The one that you first reveal, you recite it at the first rak'ah. The second one that you reveal, you recite at the second rak'ah. The third one, you arrange it the way Allah reveal it. Meaning all the rak'ah. After you finish reciting Surah Al-Fatiha, you will recite all that surah, and then you adjust your voice. You will not that down your hand. Your recitation will lead to lesson become closer to just in this part of saying all your recitation. You see, also again when you come to Salat al-Asr, all the rak'ah you recite Surah Al-Fatiha from the start at the starting, because Allah says وَلَقَدْ آتَيْنَاكَ سَبْعًا مِنَ الْمَثَانِي. Allah said that indeed, Prophet, we have bestowed upon you several repeated verses. That's why you see every rak'ah of Salat will recite. The first thing we do, we recite Surah Al-Fatiha at the beginning of rak'ah of Salat, because of what Allah said. Then wal Quran al-Azim, and then Grand Quran, meaning that the second word as I mentioned. Then inside Quran, after reciting Surah Al-Fatiha, inside Quran, you either recite verses or you recite chapter, which is surah, in every rak'ah. And then when you come to recite it like that, you arrange it. The first rak'ah, after reciting Surah Al-Fatiha, you now recite verse from surah. The first rak'ah, after reciting Surah Al-Fatiha, you now recite surah or verse. That is our first review in it. Then when you come to second rak'ah, after reciting Surah Al-Fatiha, you now recite verse. You now recite surah or verse. That is our review. For instance, the first rak'ah of Salatul Asr, when you finish reciting Surah Al-Fatiha, you now recite Surah Al-Fatiha. That was a favorite Surah or verse. For instance, you recite Surah, you recite verse from Surah Al-Maryam. You see? Then in second rak'ah of Salat al-Asr, after reciting Surah Al-Fatiha, you now recite surah from Surah Al-Taha. You see, that is the next that Allah revealed. Then when you come to third rak'ah of Salat al-Asr, when you finish reciting Surah Al-Fatiha, then you now recite verse from Surah Al-Anbiya. Look at it. You see, you arrange it. Then when you come to the fourth rak'ah in Salat al-Asr, when you finish recite Surah Al-Fatiha, then you now recite verse from Surah Al-Hajj. Look at it, you arrange it the way Allah revealed it. The one that first revealed, you recite it in first rak'ah, the second one that he revealed, but the second rak'ah, the third one that he revealed, the third rak'ah, or the fourth one that he revealed. Or if you like, in one surah, in Surah, for instance, in Surah Al-Maryam, you recite the verse, maybe the first rak'ah, you recite the first verse in the first rak'ah. Then the second rak'ah, you recite the second verse in the second rak'ah. The third rak'ah, after recite Surah Al-Fatiha, you recite the third verse. The fourth rak'ah, after recite Surah Al-Fatiha, you recite the fourth verse in it. You can arrange it that way. In one surah, you can arrange it. Or in the or you arrange it you arrange it this way. Either you every surah you take verse from it, you recite following one another, arrange it. So look at how it is. So that is treatment of the word of Quran with respect. Arrange the word of Quran, the word are arrange it. The one that I first mentioned, you do it first account. See what the command of all is fully one another. And then look at it when you come to recite the word of Quran. You start from suratul fatiha to Nasi. One after the order you are reciting. When you finish the recite suratul fatiha, you now enter suratul Baqarah. From suratul Baqarah, you now enter suratul Al-Imran. From suratul Al-Imran, you now enter suratul Nisa. Suratul Nisa, now enter suratul Maida. You see one after the order. When you come to counting, you start from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You see that's arranging. When you are walking, you are one after the order. You are taking your leg one after the order. When you are talking, one after the order. When you are singing, one after the order. When you are walking, one after the order. When you are running, one after the order. You are taking it. Then when the day is going, if Allah created this day, one after the order. This today, next day, next tomorrow. You see, one after the order. You arrange it. That's a treatment of one with respect. Arrange it, you want to arrange it. That is salat of obedience. That is when you every rakah of salat, you have to recite sura. Verse or surah. Because the verse there said immediately, وَلَقَدْ آتَيْنَاكَ سَبْعًا مِنَ الْمَثَانِي. Indeed, Prophet, we have bestowed upon you several repeated verses, and that's what see every beginning of beginning of rakah of salat will recite suratul fatiha, because that's 4 surahs I mentioned. Wal Quran al Azim, and then the Grand Quran. The Grand Quran, that's the recitation of all the surah after recitation of suratul fatiha. That's in every rakah of salat. So is it? Then that is salat of obedience. Then again, when we come to salat of disobedience, salat of those one that is well allowed as salat I did. When we come to salat of maghrib, what they do? 2 rak'ah. They recite surah al-Fatiha and other surah. Then the remaining 1 rak'ah in salat al-maghrib, they only recite, they hide it. You see, they loudly, they hide it, they disobey Allah. Okay, that's a lot of disobedience. So the last rakah, which is the 1 rakah, the remaining 1 rakah, they only recite Surah Al-Fatiha. Then that one that remain, that they didn't recite, the one that the last rakah that remain, they only recite Surah Al-Fatiha. So they remit that one for themselves by not reciting other surah. So they remit that one for themselves. You see, that is incomplete salat. Then complete salat, which is that salat of obedience, salat of those ones that follow everything. You see, all the rak'ah in salat al-maghrib, you recite surah al-Fatiha at the beginning of all the rak'ah. Then when you come to, then after reciting surah al-Fatiha in all the rak'ah, when you come to, then all the rak'ah you recite, after reciting surah al-Fatiha, you recite surah or verses in it, and then you arrange it. The first rak'ah is salat al-maghrib. After reciting surah al-Fatiha, you recite surah or verses, the one that Allah first revealed. For instance, let's even take it. For instance, surah Salat al-Maghrib. You recite the first rak'ah. After reciting surah al-Fatiha, you recite surah al-A'la. You see that one, that is the one that first Allah revealed. Then the second rak'ah, you now recite you recite surah al-Fatiha. After reciting surah al-Fatiha, you now recite surah al-Fatih. You see that is the one that's revealed later. You recite at the second rak'ah of salah. Then the third rak'ah of Salat al-Maghrib, after reciting surah al-Fatiha, you now recite surah al-Ikhlas. You got it? The one that Allah revealed, you see, you have arranged it one after the other, have Allah revealed. The one that's first revealed, you recite and recite. Second one, if you like, in the one surah, you can one surah, the first rakah, when you finish recite Surah Al-Fatiha, you now recite the verse as a fair. The second rakah, when you finish recite Surah Al-Fatiha, you now recite verse, you now recite second verse that was revealed. Then the third rakah in after reciting Surah Al-Fatiha, you now recite the third verse of Surah. You arrange it. That's arrange it. That is it. Then also again, that is Salat of obedience. When we come to Salat al-Isha'i, Salat of disobedience, you see, Salat al-Isha'i, the loud it, disobey Allah loud their Salat, the first two rakah, they disobey Allah loud it, and then the last two rakah, they disobey Allah hide it. Then what they do, the first one, the first two rakah of Salat al-Isha'i, the first two rakah of Salat al-Isha'i, they loud it, they recite Surah Al-Fatiha and other Surah. Then the last two rakah of Salat al-Isha'i, they only recite Surah Al-Fatiha. Without reciting other Surah, they only recite Surah Al-Fatiha and the last two rakah of Salat al-Isha'i. You see, where that is incomplete Salat. The first two rakah, they recite Surah Al-Fatiha and other Surah. The second two rakah, they only recite Surah Al-Fatiha. See, that is incomplete Salat. That is Salat of disobedience. Then Salat of obedience. Salat of obedience. You see, when it comes to Salat of obedience, all the rakah of Salat, all the Salat Isha'i, all the first rakah, every beginning of rakah of Salat, you recite Surah Al-Fatiha, because Allah says, وَلَقَدْ آتَيْنَاكَ سَبْعًا مِنَ الْمَثَانِي. Indeed, Prophet will bestow upon you 7 repeated verses. 7 repeated verses. And then which is Surah Al-Fatiha. And then that's why I see every beginning of RAKAAT of Salat, we recite Surah Al-Fatiha. So you recite Surah Al-Fatiha in all the 4 RAKAAT at the beginning. Then after recite Surah Al-Fatiha, in the 4 rakah of Salat al-Isha'i, all the rakah you recite other surah. And then you arrange it. The first rakah of Salat al-Isha'i, when you finish the Surah Al-Fatiha, you now recite other surah or verses. Maybe for instance, you recite from Surah Al, you recite from Surah Al, Surah Al-Yasin, verse from Surah Al-Yasin and the first rakah. Then second rakah of Salat al-Isha'i, you now recite, after recite Surah Al-Fatiha, you now recite verse from Surah Al-Sad. You see, you arrange it. Then the third rakah of Salat al-Isha'i, after recite Surah Al-Fatiha, you now recite verse from Surah Al-Zumar. You see, you arrange it. Then the fourth rakah of Salat al-Isha'i, after recite Surah Al-Fatiha, you now recite verse from Surah Al-Fussilat. You see, you arrange it the way Allah revealed it, one after the other. And then you adjust your voice, all your recitation in Salat, all your recitation in Salat, you arrange it. Look at it. That's it. Then and then again, a part of that, in ruku'u sujudi. You see, Allah said that وَعِدْنَا إِلَىٰ إِبْرَاهِيمَ وَإِسْمَاعِيلَ أَن طَهِّرَ بَيْتِيَ لِلطَّائِفِينَ وَالْعَاكِفِينَ وَالرُّكَّعِ السُّجُودِ. وَالرُّكَّعِ السُّجُودِ, you see, ruku'u, that's first one I mentioned. That's why I see every salat after recitation, the first thing we do, we go to ruku, because that's first what I mentioned. Or ruka is sujud. Then sujud, that's second what I mentioned. Then after recitation of surah, after recitation in salat, the second thing we do in salat, that is sujud, because that's second what I mentioned. You see, you arrange it when you do like this. You understand it? Then Allah says in Surah Al-Baqarah, Turban, verse 55. Ayatul Kursi, Allahu la ilaha illa huwal hayyul qayyum la ta'khudhuhu sinatun wa la nawm lahu ma fis samawati wa ma fil ardi. Man zal ladhi yashfa'u indahu illa bi idhnihi ya'lamu ma bayna aydihim wa ma khalfahum. Wa la yuhituna bi shay'in min ilmihi illa ma sha'a. Wasi'a kursiyyuhu samawati wal ardi wa la ya'uduhu hifdhuhuma wa huwal aliyyul azim. Wa huwal aliyyul azim. Wa huwal aliyyul azim. Wa huwal aliyyu. At the end of Ayatul Kursi, that's 4 words I mentioned. Then when you come to Salat, immediately when you finish your recitation, the first thing we do in Salat, that is ruku'u. Then your recitation inside ruku'u is Subhana Rabbiyal A'la wa bihamdi. Subhana Rabbiyal A'la bihamdi. A'la Aliyu is the same word. Is it? Then wa huwa al-Aliyul Azim. Azim, see the second word I mentioned. Then the second thing we do in Salat after recitation is sujudi. Then your recitation inside sujudi is Subhana Rabbiyal Azim wa bihamdi. Subhana Rabbiyal Azim wa bihamdi. You see, when you do like that, see you have arranged the word one, the other side arrange it. You have to do one with respect. That is it. So that one you find it in Salat of obedience. Salat of those one that follow command of one exactly what someone said. Then Salat of disobedience. Salat of those one that disobey Allah and Salah hadith. You see, when they come to ruku'u, they used to recite Subhana Rabbiyal Azim wa bihamdi inside ruku'u. Then in sujudi, they used to recite Subhana Rabbiyal A'la bihamdi. You see, the one that they're supposed to do at the second, they now take it at the first. The one that they're supposed to do at the first, they now bring it to the second. You see, look at it. They just it. See that one, they are rejected. Look at it. Then also again, Allah said, فَإِذَا قُضِيَتِ الصَّلَاةُ فَانْتَشِرُوا فِي الْأَرْضِ. When Salat are ended, disperse, separate, scatter, wandering. Immediately in Salat of obedience, Allah said, فَإِذَا قُضِيَتِ الصَّلَاةُ فَانْتَشِرُوا فِي الْأَرْضِ. When Salat are ended, disperse, separate, scatter, wandering. If you like, you can go to your house, or you find a place and stand or sit. Disperse, separated. You sing the bounty of Allah. What is tasbah? From where you are sitting, you perform tasbah, perform dua, seek whatever you want this word to be after. Look at it. Then, all at one, you find it in Salat of obedience. Then when you come to Salat of disobedience, when I say فَإِذَا قُضِيَتِ الصَّلَاةُ فَانْتَشِرُوا فِي الْأَرْضِ. When Salat are ended, disperse, separate, scatter in the land that Allah said. No, immediately when the Salat is ended, you find them sitting together. They join their hand performing dua. Where did Allah write inside the Quran say that you should join your hand perform dua? Where? Immediately when Salat are ended, disperse, separate, scatter one. That's the command I give. But today you find them sitting together to listen that they join their hand perform dua. You see, all that one you find it is Salat of disobedience. That one who want rejected. Reject them cars of aside. Then also again, Allah said, وَذْكُرُ اللَّهَ كَثِيرًا. Remember Allah so much. Then remember of Allah is name of Allah. That's what you remember in your heart, your brain. Because the way Allah is one, that's how that name Allah is one, and there's no one better than name Allah except Allah, and then you cannot operate it, and then you cannot do. Look at it. The name Allah, that's what you remember in your heart, your brain. Because the way Allah is one, that's how that name Allah is one, and there's no one better than name Allah except Allah. And then you cannot operate it, and then you cannot do it. So see, in the 99 name of somebody can be a Rabbu, master can be a Rabbu, king can be a Rabbu, but Rabbu, that's the name of Allah. Sadiq, somebody can be a Sadiq. Sadiq, that's the name of Allah. Rahman, somebody can be a Rahman, Rahmani. But Rahman, that's the name of Allah. But the name Allah, the way Allah is one, that's how the name Allah is one, and there's no one better than that name Allah except Allah, and then you cannot operate it, and then you cannot do it. So that name of Allah, that if you like, if you get a pain, you write it. This name of Allah, that's what you remember in your heart, your brain. From the start of Salat to any, from the start of Tasbah to any, from the start of Pahon to the end. That's what you remember. Then, all at one, you find it in Salat of obedience. Then when it comes to Salat of disobedience, what they remember in their heart, in their brain, that is what the fiqh who tell them. Baby, you will recognize my Lord with many signs. Minha from the sky that Allah created, and the trees that Allah created, and the stars that Allah created, the moon that Allah created, the sun that Allah created, the trees that Allah created. There are those signs, those are the signs for you to recognize Allah with. Then those things that they say to you, is the same thing. Azara, father of Prophet Ibrahim, is worshiping beside Allah. Azara is worshiping stars beside Allah. You see that shirk that's Allah for you. Azara is worshiping moon beside Allah. You see that shirk that's Allah for you. Sing that Allah for you. Azara is worshiping sun beside Allah. You see that shirk that's Allah for you. Azara is worshiping trees. Wood that is kept out from the trees beside Allah. See that shirk, the sin that Allah never forgive. So when you look at it, the same thing that Azara is worshiping beside Allah, that's what Arabic Imam Fiqh will tell you to remember when you come to remember Allah. There's many signs for you to recognize my Lord who did. Sky that recited, stars that recited, moon that recited. When you go to even mosques, some mosques, look at the star that recited is so bright. Look at the moon that recited is so light. Look at the sun that recited is so shiny. Trees that recited. You see the same thing. So all that one you find it in Salat of disobedience. They are a member of something. Don't that one don't reject them calm aside. Then the verse ended said, لَعَلَّكُمْ تُفْلِحُونَ, whether you may be successful. It might be that you might succeed, it might be that you might not. So the way you are selecting things, that's Allah is also selecting Salat. So you do it exactly, you are someone. Then also again, when you come to Salat again, you fold your leg. The way you fold your leg in eating. Because when you are in Salat, you fold your leg. In Salat Zuhri, you fold your leg before Allah. In Salat Asr, you fold your leg before Allah. In Salat Maghrib, fold your in Salat Subhi, fold your leg before Allah. In Salat Zuhri, fold your leg before Allah. In Salat Asr, fold your leg before Allah. In Salat Maghrib, fold your legs before Allah. In Salat Isha, you fold your leg before Allah. All Salat, fold your legs. Then when you come to eat food, whether in eating walima, you fold your leg. This folding leg that you are seeing is a sign of obedience to Allah. Then your hand pad, you use your hand pad in eating. Eating food. The same when you come to perform tasbah, you use your hand pad. Because your hand pad, that's the name of Allah. That's the name of Allah. The body of human being is a joint of the Quran. Is a part of the Quran. Look at it. Alifun, lamun, haun, Allah. Look at it. Alifun, lamun, haun, Allah. That's why I see somebody, if somebody says that he's an enemy to Almighty Allah, you ask him to cut his hand palm and throw it. Two hand palm and throw it. Because that's the name of Allah. So see, you use your hand palm in eating. Eat with your hand palm. Then you keep quiet. Because the same way between Allah was that's the same way between Allah was in eating. When you adjust your voice, you will not allow that hand. Your ability to listen to come closer to you. See this what happens inside. Then when you are eating, you keep quiet, listen to the sound. You listen to the sound of food that you are tasting your mouth, you hear it little. I see this part of is eating. So you use your hand pad in eating. All those spoon and all that, you throw it aside. Use your hand pad in eating food. Because that's the name of Allah. And then when you come to perform tasbah, you use your hand palm and perform tasbah. Whatever you press there, it has reached all material because your hand palm is Allah name. That's it. So in Salat of obedience, you find them those they are doing using hand palm. But in Salat of disobedience, you find them using modern tasbah, eating food with spoon, talking anyhow. Kill! See all those ones, they rope out and jet them cars aside. You throw it back to them. That's it. So see, there's a difference between Salat of obedience and Salat of disobedience. That's it. Assalamu alaikum.